We're going to take a look at the next drill progression in our freestyle body positioning, and with specifically looking at position number 11. This time what we're going to do is we are going to take away the fins and really work on just developing the kick to be right up at the surface while keeping the head flat. Taking away the snorkel will be the last thing we do, so that way we can kind of just incorporate the idea of the breath. What we want to do is emphasize the kick just as we were with the fins, and highlight some of the things that we were doing there without that piece of equipment and keeping things the same. So let's see a couple things here that we look for. All right, number one, we can kind of see here our athlete's foot is nice and pointed, just kind of like how they would be if the fins are on. So we see that there with both feet, where everything is nice and pointed, the legs are nice and long. And what we look for is just that there is a kind of a natural bend in the knee. We don't want to have an excessive bend where we're going to be really kind of kicking very downward, or another way to look at this is to kind of draw the knee inward. And the same thing when the leg is kicking up, we don't want to see the leg up too far out of the air. Otherwise, we're going to be kicking air, and air doesn't help us really move forward as we're moving through the water. So what we like to see is just that up here at the surface level, there's water moving. So a couple of cues that you can kind of think about is going to be white water, boiling water, or just kind of making bubbles come off of those feet. So here we do a really nice job of that. We see a very steady stream, giving us a great indication here from that the kick here is starting up at the hip. We like to kind of keep the hands here up in the elevated in front of us, so that way this will mimic the landing position of the arms and where we want the body to go, which is ultimately to be able to go forward with the hands standing right in front of the shoulders. And as our athlete progresses, we've got just a nice flat positioning as we're moving, and we've got a lot of white water here behind us, and that's really good. Exactly what we would look for as we are progressing through this drill. So we transition to going here under the water. What we're going to want to see is just looking at the kick and where is our athlete kicking. So here we see just a little bit under the body, which is perfect. As we kind of talked about at the surface level, we don't see then too much bend, or what we would kind of say is a natural bend, which is what we want to be able to see as we are progressing through this drill. And again, a lot of bubbles, hard to see the legs going, and that's kind of what we want to be able to have as we're moving through the water. On our return view here, we're just going to get looking for those same things, just from a different perspective. Here again, what we see is the arms are keeping straight in front of us, doing a great job right there. Head staying nice and steady throughout the drill here. And then again, what do we look for? We're looking for that white water coming off of those feet as we recenter our circle here. There we go. This will help us then just, I guess, continue to move forward. Ultimately, again, what we want to be able to see is just that kick is starting here from the hip, keeping the same points of emphasis as we did when we were actually wearing the fins. As we transition to going under, just again, what we're going to be looking for is that we're not kicking too far deep or under the body. And this is a great job. Our athlete stays nice and steady, swimming this nice straight line. And we're keeping the hands here at the surface, no real movement as we're going through. So overall, this is really nice work here from our athlete. If you found this video helpful, be sure to drop a like and subscribe, as we have future videos coming all the time.